Hello friends, now I am discussing about process of staffing. So first I want to make the list so you can remember the points. This process of staffing is required to keep in your mind so you cannot make it mixed and you may also not confused, right? So I'm discussing that process of staffing. See, process of staffing starts with a recruitment. Generally, this is not a single side process that to get the staff. No, not only to get the staff, but so many portions are included, so many activities are included in process of staffing. Remember this thing. So according to an industrialist, it is said that contented, experienced, creative and honest staff. See, these are the characteristics of the staff. Contented, experienced, creative and honest staff is an invaluable asset of business. The most important line it is. Understand? Third time I am explaining. Contented, experienced, creative and honest staff is an invaluable asset of business. So the staff right from the establishment of the organization, functioning of recruitment is started and it is important. So recruitment of staff starts as the first step of the process of staffing. Remember this. The next step is coming is source of recruitment to be taken in consideration, because from where the people are coming to the enterprise is more important, internal or external, anyhow they may join. Thereafter the next step is coming that selection firm received applications. Thereafter the process continue, and in the process of the staffing the next step comes training and development. Earlier we have discussed selection, recruitment, selection, training and development. Then the next steps come is, as the development continued, the people will promoted from his post to the other layer. So remember that any company from concept of staffing starts to extend to the promoting him from his present post. So here I want to discuss the process of staffing is a very big process and it cannot stop, because once you put a person on one post, then he will be developed, he will be promoted to the other layer. So there is no end of the process of staffing. So it is also considered as continuous post. It is continuous process. Understand this. Okay, now I am explaining the point of recruitment. Recruitment is a continuous process. As I have said, staffing is a continuous process. As a part of it, recruitment is also continuous process. It is made when a new enterprise established sometime in existing enterprise. Some new employees are also invited by application, and the old employees may also resign or retire or may die, whatever the reason, but the new people will invited. So we have to discuss in detail about recruitment. Recruitment means the process of looking for probable employees and making them apply for the specific post or the job. So here some words are important. Enterprise is looking for the probable employee. Sometimes student may not understand. Sometimes they ask the meaning of probable. Means here the exact employee has not been found, but the people are making their application. So in the case of application, they are mainly thinking about to apply. So they are probable, possible to become employee. The company inspire them, motivate them, and get their application from them. This is the main aspect of recruitment, right? So recruitment is considered as process of acquiring at the right time, in right number, in right place, persons with right qualifications. Okay. You may also remember my one specific line. Which line I connect with the right words? Think. A right person on the right post. So right person means proper qualification. How much posts are there? Here the word is coming right numbers. When to get the person in enterprise? At the time when he is required. So at right time. And according to his qualification, he will be appointed. So he is being appointed at right place. So I used only one small line. Right person on the right post is my own explanation, but it is a gist of this whole line. Again I repeat the broader sense of the recruitment. Recruitment is the process of acquiring the right person at the right time, in right numbers, for a right place, with right qualifications. So here the person which is required by the enterprise should be as it is required with the all expectations of enterprise. He should be there. Now we are discussing the most important questions of this topic of the recruitment. Sources of recruitment. There are two different basic list of the sources. The first list is internal sources and second list is external sources. Okay. Now I am explaining the list of internal sources. Now you understand the meaning of internal sources means from their own circle, from enterprise, administration of the company will try to find out proper person. The first point of the internal sources is promotion. where the specific person is working. But if at the other place his demand is there according to his capacity, he will be promoted. Second one is transfer. Some person is working and equally capable to work at this place or at other place, he will be shifted to the other place in the equivalent status or the post with the power and authorities. The third point is friends and relatives of the employee. If the employee is satisfied, company will try to give him chance to suggest a person as like his capacity, honesty and morality towards the enterprise. Whichever the employee feel, he can suggest. So he is coming from his friend and relatives. The next point is recalling a retrenched employee. So here you can ask me meaning of the retrenched. Retrenched means once the person has been removed from the company. But here, remember, if the person is being removed from the company for his dishonesty, he will not call back. But if the circumstances was not better, as like the present days, the situation in the market is not good, so sometimes the company removes some additional staff. So it is not a bad to the understanding. But who were earlier with the enterprise will keep them, and the new which are in company will tell them, sir, this time the company should not give you more chance, but in future if we will in need, we will invite you. So this situation is also called retrenching. Remove the person from the company in accordance with the circumstances and situation. So they can also call back. It is the retrenching. The next one is promotion with transfer, as we have discussed, from the present post to the higher post at the other place. Then the waiting list, the earlier there may be a interview has been taken and only 2 or 3 persons were possible to be taken in the different posts. But others are also well qualified. But out of these all, these 3 have been selected, but the remain were also good candidates. So their numbers and names will kept in the list of the company, and whenever in future company need, will call them to rejoin the company. Okay, this is the list of internal sources. Now I am shortly discuss about external sources. Means the persons are coming out of the circle of the enterprise. By advertisements, the applications will be invited. Second one is through employment action. The government is also handling the employment action where the names of the unemployed persons with the qualifications is listed, and from those lists company will find out the appropriate candidate. The third point is educational institutions. Wherever the last degree year of any professional courses students are in study, from those last year students, company will mainly ask to the enterprise to show them the better and best student according to the institute. So from that list, they will make the campus interview or the job campus in the institution, and they will find out the right person, right? Thereafter the point is coming through trade unions. From the laborers and their group, the enterprise will find out the appropriate person. It is the trade union. The group of the laborer is called trade union as per the law, has been established, and they have some list of the laborers who are in need of the job. Thereafter the point is coming contractors and the jobbers who can give them right employee. They are contractors. They will provide the person and they will get the money and specific amount. they will hand over to the employee, and employee will work in the enterprise. So they are basically provider of the workers. So they are called contractor and they are getting their specific fees. The next is recruitment at the gate. So sometime you can see on the door of the enterprise or the main door of the enterprise, you can see the list that for these positions we need the people who are interested, please come inside. So this kind of the advertisement is found on the gate of the enterprise. It is called recruitment on the gate. Next one is a modern method, as like the today the internet and so many other methods, the websites, right? So there are so many options in present day through the internet, through the websites, through other job providers, right? Some workers are being sent by them, job consultancies. They are also sending the people. So it means there are so many options from where the employees could be brought to the enterprise and find out the best from them. These are sources of recruitment. Okay, I have just discussed the list of the sources of recruitment in some detail, but in extended detail we will discuss in later topic.